Time for a workout. Although first, before I begin my workout, I need to clean up from my last one. Ba, ba, ba. It's rainy here today. Apparently, there's more weather coming too. What's up, Tom Toms? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. Tim Cannon, you are strong. I appreciate it, Tim. I haven't really lifted anything. Raven, swole mode God. I don't swole mode go. I don't know about that, man, but I don't know about all those things. But I am gonna get a workout in. Taking a little break from work, hitting the weights. Raven, good build. Appreciate it. Tom Toms, how's your day been? It's been good, man. Raven, get there, bro. You can. Hey, man, I'm quite satisfied with where things stand. The hundreds, bro. Really? Yeah, Jay, man. Throwing up the hundreds. That's the heaviest dumbbell I have. I'd like to have, maybe up to 150, but man, have you guys ever seen the price of 100+ pound dumbbells? Woo, they're pricey. Respect. Hey, thanks, Jay. I appreciate that. I should probably track my workout on my watch, or it didn't happen, right? C1E, what's up, man? Jay, I'm a 85 type of guy. Okay, fair enough. Meet Ihura. Sorry if I butchered your username there. Hello, how are you? Just finished building my first split keyboard. Nice. What kind of keyboard is it? What brand? Are you strong that you could beat Jake Paul or Mike Tyson? Probably not. Both those guys would probably beat me up. I love to walk out as well. Yeah, you got it really well. I tried. But yeah, I like to work out. Bro himself is kind of Dumble. Bro now in a mode of farting. Fucking random. Julian Ricketts. How heavy are those? 100-pound dumbbells. Oh, Zin Ganas. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I would not pick a fight with Mike Tyson or Jake Paul. C1E Ferris, Sweep, Bling, MX, PCB with Frood controller. Oh wow, so you're C1E. When you say you just built it, like you built it. That's that's intense. Someone was trying to get me to try a split controller like a few streams ago. They were saying I needed to check out. They said there was two of them. There was a one that started with a K, and I can't remember the other one. But they were really expensive. They were like $400 or $500 keyboards. I was like, I don't know about that, bro. I mean, I like myself mechanical keyboards. It's hard to bring myself to spend that much money on something like that. Do work, homie, says nobody. I am trying to do the work. Yep. The only one, in my opinion, worth a try for that much money is Glove 80. Okay. I'll add that to the list of things to look at. Is yours everything you hoped it would be? C1E, now that you have it built? Nobody. How much those bad boys weigh? 100 pounds. They're 100-pound dumbbells. A Vito, a Vidu, Gaffaline, Gaffalin. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm butchering your username. Hi, how's it going? Nobody. Damn, clean rush. Yeah, you got to have good form, right? If you can't do the weight with good form, then you probably can't do the weight, right? Ovidu, no worries. Yeah, thanks for understanding. I have a weirdly spelled name, so I'm sensitive to the fact that People may not like it when others pronounce their name wrong. Yeah, this one is 34 key, so layout will need me adjusting to. Okay. Well, yeah, man, I hope it's everything you hoped it would be before you built it, now that you got it all together. I hope the sounds have the right clicky clacks and the right thock. I kind of prefer myself a thocky mechanical keyboard sound myself. GTV QC Gaming TV Quebec. You sound a little spammy um, with your message there. I'm from the United States of America. Even I have sometimes trouble pronouncing my name. Nice. Acolyte Zach, Christ is Lord. He is indeed. Thanks for stopping by, Acolyte Zach. Appreciate your message. Didn't do it for the sound as much as I did it for ergonomics. Oh, okay, fair enough. So have you had some issues with like your hands and wrists and fingers and stuff, arthritis and whatnot? Meat. Jesus loves y'all. Well, that's very sweet of you, Amit. It's a very nice comment. Via do. I lived in New York City for 27 years. Oh wow. So where do you live at now? It's D1E, my left wrist. Ah man, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. But hopefully this keyboard will help you. I'm sure at some point I'm gonna reach that point where I have to start thinking about ergonomics for my hands and my wrists. Yep, that's it. Moved back. Morgan just subscribed. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate it. Moved back to Romania 3 years ago. Okay. What brought you back to Romania? Eric says bonjour. Hello, Eric. Thanks for stopping into the chat. Appreciate you. Just hanging out here, working out on a rainy Sunday. Rainy Sunday. No, on a rainy, I don't know why I said Sunday. Rainy Tuesday. All the days blur together. Tax better, man. Hey, what's up, man? I just got done with back and box. Nice, dude. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm doing the exact opposite today. I'm doing push. Bro, I recommended music, bro. Alfred, what music? And also, I don't have any. I don't know how to play music through my phone when I stream from my phone, which is kind of sucky. Because I would love to play some music in the background while we stream, but I don't want to. One, I don't want to get copyrighted, and then two, I'm not sure how that works. Like, there's special effects and stuff in the YouTube app, but none of them allow you to play music. You searching Sapek Jerry Kamit. I've never heard of that person before. Literally have never heard of them. But if you're saying their music's good, what kind of music is it? I like lots of different kinds of music, but if it's really far out there on the fringe, it may not be for me. Tasia Wilkins. Hey, what's up, Tasia? How are you? Please, bro, I need your expressi. Are you speaking English right now, Alfred? I need your expressi. You de bro. Indonesia love you. Oh, well, that's nice of you. Yeah, I mean, I can look. I'm just curious what kind of music it is. I can check it out. That's cool that you're from Indonesia. I don't think we've had anybody from Indonesia in the chat before. All right. That's enough bench pressing. That's enough of that. Let's see. Tasia, I'm okay. I'm in the bed right now. I'm tired. Okay, fair enough. Nice, Tasia. Hope you get the rest you need. Tyrell V, how much did your whole weight set cost? So it was kind of expensive, and it's not really fair for me to compare it to other people's, um, because I used to own a gym. I used to own a gym, and so almost all this equipment we acquired through the process of owning that gym. And then when we shut the gym down, me and my business partner basically split the equipment in half. He took half of it, I took the other half. Uh, so it's kind of expensive. Like all the dumbbells were a couple $1,000. Um, the barbells, the trap bar, couple thousand easy. Like one of the barbells itself is $400 or $500. The squat racks actually were pretty cheap. We actually had these made, so we basically went on Rogue.com and pulled a spec for one of their racks, and we took it to a local shop and was like, "Hey, can you remake this for us?" Uh, and they did. And so they were much cheaper. So I have two of these or three of these squat racks. Um, so yeah, so it's kind of expensive for a home gym setup, but I was lucky in that I acquired it all kind of over time, piecemeal. Yeah, Tyrell, I got a head start. It's a good setup. The only thing I really miss working out in the garage is cable machine. I'd love to have a cable machine someday. Vikram says those are 50 kgs each. Yeah, they're not quite 50 kgs. They're 100 pounds, 100 pound each dumbbell. Do you have to wear a power belt while doing those exercises? I don't personally. I know people who do. I've never worn a weightlifting belt. Just never been my thing. But I know some people swear by them, like they can't lift without them. And I'm sure in some cases, depending on what activities you're participating in, they're probably kind of like you should wear one. But I've been lifting for I'm 31 now, and I started lifting when I was 12ish, and I've never used a belt. So that's my journey. Doesn't have to be everyone else's. What about you all? How are you all doing today? Good. Everyone's getting their workout in. Alfred Khan, natural from Indonesia. Yeah, nice, Alfred. Glad to have you here from Indonesia. Oh, Vidu, I'm okay. Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Apparently, we're supposed to get snow. I'm super bummed. We just got over a bunch of snow. Just tired. I had sports class today. All my muscles hurt. Nice. Nice. I always kinda like the feeling after a workout where you're kind of, like, tired and exhausted, but you feel accomplished. That's, like, my favorite part of working out almost. Although I will say, I have that same exact feeling when I code or program something that was extremely difficult. Once I get to kind of a solution, I kinda have that same feeling of like, "Man, I'm exhausted, but that was awesome." Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me, keeping me company while I lift so I don't get lonely. I don't have much to talk about today, honestly. It's been a pretty quiet Tuesday. Although the stock market here in the US has has had quite the shitty last 48 hours. So if you have money in the US stock market, today is not the day to go and look at your portfolio. Ugh. Let's see, that's right. I'm 55, attending an university, and they require you to have a sports class per week. Wow, that's crazy. What are you studying for at 55? What'd you go back to school for? Steve One E. Hey, I'm back. What's up, Steve One E? Thanks for coming back, man. Appreciate you having you here. Appreciate having you here. I cannot speak correctly today. Um, Abdurral Maine with the spam. Uh, a welding engineer. Oh wow. Okay. So does that mean you're actually the person who goes and does welds? Like you're actually a welder, or is that something different? 'Cause like in the states, we would just call that a welder. So I don't know what the difference is between that and a welding engineer. That's right. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, my stepdad was a welder for about 20 years before he moved. He welded at a battery plant before he moved into quality assurance. He's still in manufacturing, but he's in the quality department now. Rohan Goodboy. Hey, I'm yeah, Rohan Goodboy. You're a troll. I can see your comments, Rohan. I don't know why you're obsessed with me reading them. I wake up about 7 or 8 every day. They're visible to me, Rohan. Rohan, Jesus, bro, slow down, chill. Dang, that was a crappy set. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you too, man. Have a good day. Hope you're doing well. Steven, you got any tips for growing a beard? Like, I just have zero. I just have Zorro the Swordsman mustache. I don't have any advice because I can't grow any. Like, this is, I need to shave, but like, I can't grow a beard, so I don't have any advice. Rohan, hey, I'm just trying to hang out with you. Hey, man, you're welcome to hang out. I just meant like you spammed your comments in there, so you just got to give me a minute for to get caught up. Do you work out daily or like 5 times a week? Uh, Usually daily. Even if I take like what I would call like a rest day, I'll still do some sort of activity. Man Ratton, your body count. One. How about that, Man Ratton? One. What a very oddly personal question you would ask on somebody's live stream. No, bro, I'm not spamming. I'm just asking the questions that pop in my mind while watching. Yeah, you're welcome to ask away. It's just it may take me a minute to read them. Sorry, bro. Just want your live stream to be more exciting. Well, man, if you want a more exciting live stream, go create one. But this is kind of what my live streams are, man. They're low key, good vibes. Not a lot happening. I'm just working out and we're chatting. So if you need more than that, this is not the stream for you, my man. I respect you because I see that you're the kind of person who is disciplined, and I admire that. Well, I appreciate that. Good boy. I try to be a disciplined individual. I like your stream. I like your vibe, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for liking the stream. And you know, if you if you fuck with my vibes, that's awesome. If not, no worries. You know, live and let live. Not everybody's for everyone. That's something I have become very, very comfortable with. I mean, I'm 31 years old. I got 2 kids, a wife, a 401k. I, I'm over all the other stuff. I mean, I make content because I enjoy it, because I want to. That's about it. Do I prefer animal protein or plant protein? Definitely animal protein, bro. Uh, Actually, let me subscribe too. I appreciate that, Rohan. Thank you. Honestly, I love the vibe of these type of streams. That's nice of you to say, Steve. I'm glad you enjoy it. Vicus, 500 pull-ups now. We would be here all day, Vicus. Congrats, Steven. I'm your new subscriber. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Neo, what's up? Of course, I remember you, Neo. How are you doing? It's been a minute since you've been in my chat. When you say I'm over all the other stuffs, what does that other stuff mean? Does it mean like fooling around like teenagers tend to, or are you implying something else? I just mean like the desire to want to be cool or to want other people's attention or other people's uh, permission or other people's validation. I just don't. I don't know. My give a shitter in that area is just broken. Uh, I am what I am. I like what I like, uh, and so I'm just not really interested in chasing much other than that. So if you come, and that's all. I'll just say, if you come and hang out my live streams, that's great. If you don't like them, you can move along. If you want to stay and hang out, that's cool too. He Manchu, American. I am American. What nationality are you? My guy, you are a unit. I'm really not. If you saw me in person, you'd just be like another dad, another dad bod. Rain, do you paint? I don't paint. I do draw from time to time. If you've ever heard of like directed drawing videos on YouTube, kind of like following along, I kind of find those enjoyable to do. Like I draw on my iPad, but I don't paint. Rohan, let me tell you, even if you don't have any desire to be cool anymore, I stopped by your dream because I felt that what you're doing is pretty dope. Well, I appreciate that. I do appreciate all the people who appreciate me. It's just, yeah, just to be I just sharing that to be open with you guys. That like, if I was streaming and there was zero people watching, like there was 6 weeks ago, I would still be okay. Himanshu, I'm Indian. Nice. We've had quite a few chatters that are Indian. Are you trying to bulk at the moment? No, I'm really not. I'm just trying to stay. I've said this a couple times on stream. I'm just trying to stay reasonably strong and reasonably mobile. I want to be able to pick furniture up and move it without hurting myself. I want to be able to wrestle with my kids, chase after my kids, play sports with my kids, and not have to worry about injury or anything like that. Steve, damn, so many nice people came here. Wow, you're right, Steve. We do not have a bunch of trolls hanging out here. So sometimes we get flooded with the trolls. Jonas, what got you into software development? Um, okay, so I made a video. There's a video on my YouTube, Jonas, that's kind of the long story of like how I learned to code that gets into this a little bit. But basically, what got me into software development was I changed jobs from being a food scientist to working as a support person at a software company. The software that I supported uses JavaScript as like a formula engine. So if you're familiar with like Excel and how you can write functions and formulas in Excel, the software that my company makes also has a formula engine, but instead of using Excel like scripting, we just use JavaScript. And so I went really deep down that rabbit hole um, of our formula engine and just how do you write effective formulas in our software. And then that led me to the discovery of JavaScript, which then I was like, oh man, I really love this, which then led me to going on to Free Code Camp. And I did all of Free Code Camp's curriculum. And I just found that I had a really, really deep passion for solving problems with code. I just enjoy it. Like, if AI takes over the world and nobody else ever writes code again, I promise you, I will be writing code purely because I just enjoy the activity. It's like working out. Um, if someone said, hey, you can take a pill every day and you'll never have to work out again, I'd still work out because I just enjoy it. Bro, your chest is really pumped. How did I get like that? I don't know, man. I mean, I think part of it's just how I'm kind of naturally built. I have kind of a broader shoulders, bigger chest, and I've just been lifting for a really long time. So I don't think there's not really much of a secret to it, right? You just got to be consistent, progressive overload, plenty of protein, consistency over a long period of time. Rohan, I'm a 28-year-old male. Unlike you, I do care about what people think about me. Can you give me some tips to improve my mental health in general? Uh, I think the number one thing that can help improve your mental health is perspective. So just have perspective. Like when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up in the morning and your house is warm, right? Or if you live somewhere hot and your house is cool, right? What a blessing. You wake up in the morning and you're actually healthy. What a blessing. Um, if you wake up and you don't have a chronic illness, the day is wonderful. If you have food in your pantry, if you have hot running water, right? It's like so many things have already gone right for you that you just can't really let much else fuck with your mindset, right? There's people that today are concerned with where they're going to get their next glass of water. Um, people who are concerned where they're going to get the next glass of meal. People who are concerned about their partner or their child or whoever their loved one is getting ready to die from cancer. That's happening every day, every minute, every hour. There are the people that are suffering in these ways, and so you should have perspective. So maintaining that perspective makes everything else in life feel trivial and not important. Um, yeah, that's my advice. Let's see. Hi, I'm from Denmark. Came by the stream. Just want to say you seem like a very nice and good person. Well, I appreciate that, Nicholas. I really want to visit Denmark sometime. I tell my wife all the time that there's two places that feel like home, and that's the Pacific Northwest, which I've never been, but whenever I see pictures or videos of that area of the world, I think, man, I think I need to live there. But the other place, Nicholas, is also Denmark, Sweden, kind of the Norwegian area of the world. I always think like that would be like a nice place to live. What is that? Northwestern Europe? Steven, I wake up at 1 a.m. because I sleep by 5 a.m. in the morning. Do you think that could be hampering my mental health? Do you think waking up early actually matters, or is it just a myth? I don't think the whole waking up early is like there's nothing moral. There's nothing inherently moral about waking up early versus staying up late. I think you do need to find the sleep schedule that works for you. And um, the science is pretty clear that having very consistent bedtime and wake up time is good for your health. So prioritizing your sleep. Um, I know there's a little bit of science around like nocturnal cycles. I'm not familiar with it, so you might have to go find some other somebody else who can speak to the whole. Well, what if I go to bed at 1 and wake up at you know or no, wake up at 1 and go to sleep by 5. What if that's my schedule? How could that be impacting my mental health? I think it definitely could have an impact. So I would encourage you to go find someone more knowledgeable than this guy to advise you. I agree with Steve E. What he has to say. Gandalf, hey Steven, what's up, Gandalf? Good to see you again. Jonas, what made you switch from being a food scientist? So being a I was a food scientist for about 6 years. I specifically worked in research and development, developing new products. Um, and and it was particularly frozen food products in the battered and breaded appetizer world and pot stickers. So if you've ever eaten like a cheese stick or an onion ring, um, anything like that, that was the kind of product we built or we made and developed. We also did pot stickers. So if you've ever been to Walmart or Costco and you've seen like the Taipei pot stickers or the Ling Ling pot stickers, those were some of our products. Uh, the question was what made me change? So what made me change was that was it was a very intense job. It required a lot of work, a lot of effort. Um, you essentially kind of owned your product from tip to tail. So that means that you would speak to the customer, you'd figure out what they wanted, you'd develop samples for them, you would then do plant tests on a very big manufacturing line to scale it up. Sometimes you would be at the plant at 1 o'clock in the morning waiting to run your test. Sometimes you'd be there at 6 a.m. to run your test. Then after you did all the testing, you then had to get it all actually up and running into production, and you had to support that product in production. So it was just very demanding. The hours could be really crazy, and we just had our two kids, and I wasn't super passionate about the work. So I was kind of like, you know what, I want to find a job that's a little bit more 8 to 5 work from home ish. Um, and was maybe more in the interest more within my realm of interest, which was kind of technology. And so that's kind of what motivated me. I have not been able to come in your stream because of the time zone difference, bro. I'm sorry, Neo. Yeah, I've kind of been all over the place a little bit with my schedule. I like the way you communicate. Are you a big time reader too? If yes, what kind of books do you prefer? I do like to read. I read mostly nonfiction. I have been reading a little bit of fiction lately. So I just started reading the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. That's the most recent fiction that I've been reading. But I read a lot of nonfiction. Um, let's see, the last nonfiction books. Uh, shoot, I wish I had my Kindle, or I wish I had another phone so I could look up on my Kindle. Um, let's see. One of the last nonfiction books I read was Catching Whimsy by Bob Goff, which is more like a daily devotional book. But yeah, I could talk about books for a while. So if you blew up on YouTube, would you do YouTube full time and coding for fun? Uh Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, for sure I would do that. Like I like making content and I like writing code, so for sure if I could marry those two worlds, that'd be awesome. Voracide, Paulo, Davo, I have a question. Have you ever had imposter syndrome? How did you manage it? If you've been having that feeling lately, what's your best advice for me? Everyone has imposter syndrome. Uh, everyone has it. Everyone's making it up as they go. Everyone's figuring it out as they go. Uh, I think what allows me to not have imposter syndrome is I don't try to portray myself as anything I'm not, right? So I'm very upfront. Like when I don't know something, I own it. Um, when I don't know how something works or I don't try to pretend I'm something I'm not. Um, and I think that helps reduce this anxiety that somehow somebody's going to find you out, right? I mean, I make content about writing code and programming, but I'm not a developer, right? I'm not a full-time employed developer. So I'm always upfront about that. I always share things just from this is what I'm learning, this is what I know. Um, Designer, fish and chips. Nice. Thanks for your random comment. Broadside, what is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is just that feeling of like, I don't belong, or someone's going to find me out. Like someone's going to figure out I don't know how to code, or I don't know how to write this, or I don't know how to coach a person how to do a back squat, or it's just that fear that you're not good enough and somebody's going to figure it out. Um, I'm from India, so when you stream, I'm asleep. I'm sorry, Neo. I'll try to do better about trying to stream middle of the day if I can. It's crazy. I'm kind of all over the place sometimes. Could you recommend some iPhone that is kind of budget, small, and could last for at least next 4 years? The last iPhone I owned was an iPhone 10, and then I just recently bought an iPhone. I think this is an iPhone 14. The iPhone 10 was good. I mean, I think if you can pick up a used one, I mean, iPhones are good products. They'll last as long as you'll take care of them. You might eventually get to a point where you stop getting the updates, but s'mores that is random. I hope your brother is okay. S'mores, I have no idea what you're talking about. Rohan, if you're on a budget, Android is a better option. I would probably agree with that, with what Rohan said. If you can't afford the prices of an iPhone, you could probably afford an Android and get a little bit better quality for the same money. Tim, hey man, just came back from Brazil. How have you been? I've been good. How was your trip to Brazil? I've just been here in the gym working out. Uh, Hafiz Hazua, love gym. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm using S21 Ultra, but I want iPhone just house of stability. I think I have my work phone is an S23, and it's not an Ultra, but I'm fine with that too. So yeah, I kind of share Steve1E's opinion. Android's fine, iPhone's fine. It's kind of what you prefer. No, no, man, don't be worried. It's impressive that developer and create content every day. Yeah, I just try to do things I enjoy, so that makes it easy to do them, and I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to do them a certain way. I just kind of do it the way I feel like doing it. I mean, that's the whole point, right? If you're doing things and you're not enjoying it, why are you doing it, right? I mean, aside from like the things you have to do in life, you have to pay your taxes, you have to go to work and earn a living. But I mean, if it's optional, right? Why if you don't enjoy it? I mean, there's definitely times where you can get burnt out, but I think that's why it's important to kind of listen to yourself. You know, if I don't feel like streaming one day, I just don't stream and I don't beat myself up about it. Please like and share. Well, that's nice of you, Hafiz, to encourage other people to like and share. That's very kind. Yeah, just have Android problems. Like Android Auto just doesn't work, and resetting does nothing. Yeah, I would never push you in one direction, Steven. You should get the thing that works best for you. Toad Stage, man, I'm gonna late based on my schedule, man. Well, it's good to see you, Toad Stage. I see, bro. You look ripped. Brazil was amazing. You got to climb a waterfall to get rocks from my girlfriend. The place is really beautiful. Hey, man, it sounds like an awesome trip. I'm jelly. I'm jealous. Roblox Ray. Hi. What's up, Roblox Ray? Golgorth says you look like Lego guy. Thanks, man. Fees. I live in Karachi. Okay, nice. Very cool. I don't think we've had anyone from Karachi in the chat before. Roblox Ray. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, man. Well, I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Assuming it is Tuesday where you are. I am from Kansas in the United States, if you know where that is. Rohan, bro, do you weightlifting only or do you do cardio or running too? I don't run much. I usually just go for real long walks, like 45-minute walks. And then occasionally I'll do some high intensity interval training here and there. Like I've got some battling ropes I like to do. Jump roping's good. Um I also like to do like I call them like mobility circuits, but it's basically just like I set up a bunch of different exercises that are kind of mobility focused, and then I just go through them in a cycle for a long period of time, 45 minutes, right? So I kind of just do more longer steady state cardio these days. Gandalf, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, bro. Let's see. What are you up to, bro? Lim, I am just hanging out in my garage, taking a break from work, and I'm working out and talking to you guys. A feast. Nice, man. You are leaving Karachi, so where are you playing? Oh, you're not talking to me. Sorry, Toad Stage. Neo. Well, if someone is going for Android, I would suggest the best Samsung and OnePlus. Neo brings up OnePlus. I really like OnePlus. I've had two OnePlus phones, the OnePlus 8, and I think the OnePlus 7. And I mean, I love them. I still use my OnePlus 8 today. Um, so I don't know what the newer ones are like. So maybe they're not as good, but I've had a good experience with OnePlus. Tim, I got to meet a French light-skinned Rastafarian that speaks 5 languages. Wow. I can't imagine what it would be like to speak 5 languages. That's insane. Roblox says, "I'm bored. Should I go outside? I have been in bed like all day." Yes, Roblox, get up, man. Go do something. Let's go. Get up. Let's get it going. Now I'm gonna sound like your dad. That's like how I am to my kids. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get up on the hop. Let's go. We gotta move. Rohan, you know what? I was feeling low before I came across your stream. You have a positive vibe. I feel better after watching you. That's great, Rohan. I'm good, man. I'm glad it's a positive vibe because like I said, man, it's perspective, right? My kids are healthy, my wife's healthy, I'm healthy. The rest is icing on the cake, man. I got food in my fridge, food in the pantry, like I got a job. It's all just icing on the cake after that point, you know? When you got your health, Tim, bro was like a unicorn. Yeah, 5 languages, that is for sure a unicorn. Muhammad Kiki. Hello, Stephen Freeborn. Hello, Muhammad. Thanks for stopping in the chat, man. Appreciate you. Not me actually going out now. Yeah, Roblox, go get it, man. Let's go. Here's one that I heard the other day. It was a video of I think it's a strength conditioning coach talking to some football players, and he said this, and this will charge you up. He said, "Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown?" Right? I don't know if that doesn't get you fired up and want to run through a wall, I don't know what will, man. Like, hell yeah, I will sprint when the distance is unknown, right? I'm saying, Rohan, this guy is just a good vibes. I appreciate that, Tim. I try to bring the good vibes. Tim, what about your wife and her toe? Is she doing okay? She's doing much better. So she's still banged up. She's healing. She's got to go back in about a week or two to have another X-ray to figure out if they have to do surgery. But her pain, the big improvement is her pain is way improved, right? Like I think we've all had pain before, so we all know it's like it's hard to do anything when you're in pain, right? To enjoy, even if you're just laying in your bed, it's hard to enjoy that when you're in pain. So now her pain's controlled, and so now it's just a waiting game till we go back. Do you watch UFC or WWE or wrestling? I do watch UFC. I don't really watch any WWE or wrestling. Atomic Boom and everyone hates me here. Ah, man, that's a super rough comment. I don't think everyone hates you. That's a rough way to go through the world, man. How long have you been exercising at home? Since 2020. Since 2020, basically. No, since even before that, since 2016, since I had my first kid, 2016, almost 8 years, 9 years. Okay, man, I'll take my leave for now. Time to head cycling. Otherwise, I miss my further schedule. See you, man. See you, Toad Stage. Get out there and get it on the cycling, man. Tim, A, write that down. Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown? Right? I mean, shit. Like that, just like that about sums up everybody, right? Like, how many people do you know who will only expend effort when they know what the destination is, right? Oh, I'll get there if XYZ, right? No, 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 no. That's not the way life works, right? Things in life don't work that way, right? Things in life are unknown. What it takes to accomplish something, to achieve something, nobody can really tell you, right? So you have to be willing to just put in the work and show up every day, day in, day out. Yeah, that one got me going. That was I love that clip. I'll have to find that clip and share it on my YouTube channel. It's super good. Who is your favorite in the UFC? Right now it's what's his name? Khabib. He's that like Russian. I think is he Russian? I'm not sure if he's Russian. I shouldn't say that. But he's like some sort of Eastern European um nationality and I think his name's Khabib. But he's a bad man. He is a bad man. All-time favorite UFC fighter is probably Randy Couture, honestly. He was kind of like on the downswing of his career right when I started paying attention to UFC, but I've always really enjoyed him as a fighter. Let's see, the cheapest way to have high quality protein is to have 2 cans of great value. Fabio, or is that Fabiano? Fabiano, I actually really agree with that. Although I'm not a big tuna guy, I just would deal with the chicken. I don't do that much anymore, but when I was just starting out in the world and money was in short supply, yeah, canned chicken was a very nice way to get your protein in. Well, when I shared, you didn't read what I said earlier. Will you read it if I share again? I didn't see it, Atomic Boomin, but I'm sorry you feel that way. Nobody hates you here, though. At least I don't, and I hope no one in the chat does. For me, it's like the perfect weather out. Like it's hot, but there's cold wind. Yeah, our weather's okay right now. It's a little rainy. It's a little rainy, but it's like 60 degrees, and there's a breeze, so it's not bad. Rohan, good boy. Yes, Khabib is good. For me, it's John Jones. Yeah, John Jones is a bad man too. He just hasn't fought much in a while, right? I haven't seen. Maybe I missed it. I just haven't seen him fight in a while. Tim, gotta go. Got class in 2 minutes. So happy your wife is doing better. She's lucky to have someone like you. All the best, bro. I appreciate that, Tim. Good luck with your class today, man. Go get it. Neo, you missed my chat. Oh, I may have Neo. Let me look back. Oh, okay. Hey, so I'm trying to write these days anything like movie scripts, poetry, extra. Would you like to hear a poet? Yeah, man. Sure. Share away. Hey, man. Atomic. Jesus loves you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Tim. I love that, Tim. That's some positive vibes from Tim. Yeah. If you guys want some books that will make you have a better perspective on life and feel good, uh, just search Bob Goff and just read any book that he's written. Your life will be better. All right, I think that's gonna do for lifting for me. This is the worst part about working out is unloading your weights. Let's see, I missed some comments. Sorry about that, guys. Officer Anderson, what do you do? I'm a like my job officer is I'm a quality engineer. You're right. He's ducking fights now. I think champions should take fights regularly, like Demarius Johnson used to. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying John Jones shouldn't pick the fights he wants. I was just more saying like I haven't seen him in a while, but he's an insane fighter, right? I can't take anything away from him. I'm just running outside in sun and listening to you talk. This is awesome. Roblox, I don't know if I believe you, but if that's what you're doing, I'm glad for you, man. Velatco, Steven, in your workouts, do you use weights like weighted pull-ups or dips and some accessory work for grip strength? I don't these days do much weighted pull-ups or weighted dips because I'm pretty heavy as it is. Um, so, but I should probably try to incorporate those again, regardless of how much I weigh. That would probably help improve my strength to body weight ratio a bit. I have a belt. I can do that, but I haven't been doing much of it regularly. I have in the past. C1E, all right, gotta go. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. See ya. See ya, C1E. Have fun with your new keyboard, man. Neo, that's a nice poem, man. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. Let's see. Boris Sade said I need to start working out. I can't even lift a needle. Yeah, man. Any day is a good day to start moving your body. Whether or not it's lifting weights or doing yoga or whatever, man, you just got to move your body. Roblox Ray, I am okay, man. I just the picture of you running and listening to me speak was just I don't know. It just caught me off guard. uh, I got to go now. Thanks. Have a great workout. Great day. Hoping your wife gets well very, very soon. Best wishes from my side. I appreciate that, Rohan. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Have a good day. Gregory Beatty. I like this guy. Hey, I appreciate that, Gregory. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Roblox. Well, I'm walking, but still. Okay. I took it too literally. I'm sorry, Roblox Ray. Neo. See ya. See ya, Neo. Thanks for sharing your poem, man. Appreciate you. Gregory Beatty. This guy seems like a good person. That's rare. Yeah, I mean, I hope having good people around you is not rare, but yeah, finding good people out on the interwebs is it feels rare, don't it? But I try to genuinely show up here the same as if we were to meet in real life, right? So I try to talk to you guys like if you were in my gym right now hanging out with me and we were working out, that's how I'm trying to talk to you guys. I don't get the whole two different personas for one for the internet and one for real life. I don't get that. Doesn't make sense to me. Roblox Ray, LOL, it's chill. Yeah, it is, man. All right, well, guys, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to do this, but uh, I am on my lunch break, and I just hit my hour, so I probably need to wrap up and head back to it. I appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting with me and keep me company. You're like my virtual workout partners. Uh, I'll be live again sometime today. Probably it'll be this evening, considering it's 2 o'clock now, and my kids get home from school at 4ish. So it's probably going to be after bedtime. But if you see me on, come hang out. Would love to chill with you guys. Um, Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I'll probably see you tomorrow at some point, hopefully. Gregory Beatty. I'm going to sub to this guy's channel. I appreciate it, Gregory. You have a nice day, man. Vlodko, bye. Have a nice day at work. Yes, you too, Vlodko. You too. Roblox Ray, see you, man. Borside Paul, see you, man. Zachary Shepard, I do not live in Canada. I live in Kansas, which is in the United States, but we're neighbors if you're from Canada. Roblox Ray, okay. Yep, see ya. Gregor Beatty, greetings from Florida, brother. Have a good day. Yes, man. Greetings from Kansas. So you have a good day. See you guys. I'm gonna go do some work, but I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.